this video, I'm going to show you the best meme coins that you guys can buy today that will potentially 100x your portfolio. And guys, these coins are not coins that are old and already run up. On this YouTube, I'm going to show you guys how to trade and the best projects to get into and the current narratives and news in the meme coin trenches. So first of all, before I get into my top picks of today, let's talk about the current narrative. Because remember guys, this meme coin space revolves around narratives. And right now, there's a big narrative in the platforms, okay? So platforms is, these launch pads. And there's 4 main launch pads that are fighting for your attention. And the 2 main ones is Bonk.fun and Pump.fun. And lately, Believe app has took a lot of the market share too. But let's talk about these 3 main ones. And I want to tell you something, guys. You don't have to worry about this too much, because the beautiful thing about using Axiom, which I'm even going to teach you guys how to use Axiom because you might be new to meme coins, is all these free launch pads, they're already on Axiom. Not even all of them are on Bullx. This is why we're using Axiom now. Is the best platforms to trade meme coins. If you want access to this platform, and if you want access to the best, cheapest fees, use my link in the description. Okay, so like I said, the beautiful thing about Axiom, you got access to all these different launch pads. Look, automatically you can see Pump.fun. You can see the launch pad and all the 3 main ones and the 3 main ones. All right. So let's just talk about these different platforms. And I want to talk about a little bit of drama yesterday that happened between Bonk.fun and Pump.fun. But first of all, Bonk.fun, very simple. This is from the Bonk team, which is a very successful meme coin. Now they've got their own launch pad. All right, this is their main Twitter page, and there is a guy called Matt. He is the developer. Let me just get him up. And you want to be following him, guys, because he is the one that is giving a lot of alpha to listen to. Corrected. Stand corrected. Actually, his name is Tom. So Tom is one of the builders, developers on Bonk.fun. All right, so you want to be following him, guys, because like I said, a lot of these meme coins run off attention and narrative, and when he starts tweeting about a coin or he buys a coin, then the coin will move. So this is a bit about Bonk.fun. Like I said, it's a new launch pad, and one of the main developers is Tom, so you need to be following both of those pages. Now let's go back to the original launch pad, and that is, as you guys should know, is Pump.fun, right? So Pump.fun is run by Elon, and obviously a big developing team. So you want to be following Pump.fun and check out, and this is Elon. All right, so this is quite interesting now. I want to show you guys, yesterday there was drama between both these platforms, and we're going to talk about both of these projects and which one should we buy. So there was a meme coin called Glonk, and Glonk was actually launched on Bonk.fun first, right? And then we call it PvP, meaning when they launched, they was doing pretty well. Then Elon made a post basically saying to buy, in other words, the Pump.fun one. All right. So right now, let's check who's winning this war for the attention. So the one on Bonk.fun is at 6 million market cap. If I was to enter this, and I'm going to tell you which one I will be entering, let's look at where I would be getting into. Okay, so we always buy on support, right? Previous resistance becomes support, and you could see here was previous resistance around about here, and you can see all the support. So this is actually a great time to maybe put in some bids. Would be down here on this support line. Okay, if you guys want to enter a position down here, potentially looking to get easily a 2x over here. You know, previous all-time high was 17 mil. Next major resistance would be at 14 mil. So we easily can go for like a 2 to 3x here. Okay, all you need to do is you can download Axiom, link in the description, and you can put a limit order, guys. Very simple. Limit order. I want to buy 5 Solana worth at 5.9 mil, and then press buy. Then you can buy 5 Solana here, and then you want to also put your take profits up about, like I said, about 11 to 12 mil. All right, so this one is the bonk one, and that's at 6 mil. And now this one is the pump.fun one, is at 1 mil. Personally, I'm not buying the pump.fun one just because I feel like a lot of the attention right now is on bonk.fun. So, and I feel like bonk has won the war, and I generally believe it's because of Elon doesn't really care. It's not really interacting much in this narrative, and Tom is pushing the narrative, and I know he's going to want this kind of his platform token to win. So I feel definitely putting a bid down here and going for 2x or in a 50%. Because remember, guys, you don't always have to get a 2x. A quick 50% in and out. So while telling you the current narratives and the current what's going on in the trenches, this is definitely one project I would be buying. All right, so the second project I would be buying and reviewing at the same time, guys. Some of these projects I've already, looked at and on a technical analysis perspective, but with fundamentals, we can have a look. Some of them I know, some of them we can have a look together, right? So uber.fun. Let's check this out. So see how it hits, see these support and resistance lines, guys. You really want to look at these very carefully, and this is where you can put your bids in, right? And this is where you can make a lot of money. See, the second major resistance is become support, right? And now look how this is supported here, and it bounced back off. Look, if you got in here, guys, already here, just from this little one thing that I'm showing you, this is a nice, what's that? 70%, guys. 70% profit. Meaning you put in 5 SOL, you would have got, 8, 7 SOL back. Right? That's a lot. 10 SOL. You got like 7 SOL profit. So I will do a lot of these coin reviews on the channel and give you guys opportunities. So if you want to get into this project, personally, I would wait for it to come back to this previous support line and then put a bid in here. If it drops below here, I'd probably exit my position and then ride this up for a good, easily a nice 2 to 3x. But let's review the project first, and if it's something that we would get into. So first of all, we're going to go to the X. So guys, also I want you to understand as well, these are different strategies. What I do every day is I'm in the trenches and I find these projects early. So if you guys want to actually find these projects early, all right, and getting into them down here, link in the bio, join the Discord. We teach you how to find these projects early, give you coaching, a full in-depth course, and also a community to trade with. Okay, so but I do both. I buy these coins low, and then also on the next day or a few days later, I see which one's doing well, and then I put in big bids. Okay, so let's quickly review this project. Uber.fund. So it seems like it's going to be another potentially launchpad, but let's have a look. Launching a no-code Web3 LLM powered by Believe app. So Believe app is actually another launchpad, which is pretty cool. So it's powered by them. So we want to also do your own due diligence, guys. Make sure that this is the same people and they're followed by each other. Do your due diligence. I don't want to do it all on this video just because it's going to be very time consuming. But this is another launchpad as well. This launchpad is actually doing very, very well, and they've got a token. So I like this launchpad because you can launch a meme coin on Twitter. You literally put @launchcoin and tick a name. Very simple. You can launch a meme coin. So you right now could go on your Twitter and put this. Oh my days. Do you know what I should do? Should I do this? No, I can't. I was going to say, if I do this right now and launch a coin live on Twitter, oh, it would get bids because obviously I'm very well known in the space. It's my Twitter as well, guys. Make sure you follow me. But I can't do it because a lot of people would ape into it and I don't want to run a project. So make sure you guys are following me here. And maybe one day we might just do it. Make sure you subscribe, guys, because you know what, I might just do it one day. And if you guys watch my video early, you're gonna get into these projects early if I launch it. But anyway, so we've done our due diligence briefly, and I like the fact that obviously it is to do with the launch a coin, and yeah, I feel like this will do well. So like I said, if I'm entering it, I would enter on this another little retracement down here and ride up for a good 2x. Okay, so that's the second coin of today. The third coin of today is Believe Scanner. Let's have a look at this and see where we would enter it, if we would enter it. Let's do a bit of due diligence. Okay. All right, interesting. So it's launched on Launcher Coin as well, but who's launched it? I think this is actually the same people that actually created Believe, and Believe are the same people behind the Believe app and behind Launcher Coin. So these are the things that you want to see, guys. Okay, it's not really okay. He's only posted that, and also this is another little tool that I use. It's quite expensive, AlphaGate. I'll leave the link in my description as well for AlphaGate. It's pretty cool, it's pretty handy, guys. So you can see if this Twitter has posted any other contracts before, and if it have, you know it's scammy, and he's never posted a contract before apart from this one. So that's pretty good to know, right? AlphaGate, very good tool, quite expensive, but it really does what it says on the tin. Cool. So I like this coin. Like I said, it's with the Believe team and we've launched a coin, but I do not like this down pressure. All right, it's a lot of downward pressure. I would only put in bids, so I wouldn't even put in a limit order. I would wait for a breakout, and when I see a breakout and I see a reverse in market structure, reverse in market structure means this is market structure, it's going down. Very simple. When I see it start going up in market structure, that means all the disbelievers are out. All right, Jeets, disbelievers, people that wasn't in it for the right reason, and then now the believers will come in and buy at the floor. Right, so this is where you want to buy. You want to buy low, sell high. People that are new to meme coins, guys, you just buy up here. You buy on hype, and this is why 99% of you guys lose money, but not on my watch. I'm here to show you guys how to make money. So I wouldn't put no limit orders in this one, guys. I would wait to see a break of the market structure and potentially put my bids in. Okay, talking about Launch a Coin actually got their own coin, right? But look, 200 mil market cap, absolutely crazy. Okay, what's going on here? We might do a quick trade here, guys. I see a lot of buys here. Okay, I've got no clue. I haven't researched it, but I'm going to go off my instincts, and just because it's fun, isn't it, guys? I'm on YouTube doing a video. Let's see if we can make some money. Okay, live. All right, let's see how this goes on, and then we're going to sell, and let's see how much money we just made there. All right. So we've just made, just on live, $200. Guys, you seen it yourself. I just made $200 while making a YouTube video. Do you know how long people have to work work a day for this? 2 days work wages, and I just made it while doing something that I'm enjoying, making YouTube. Why did I invest into this coin? Why did I invest into coin? Let me just tell you. Volume and narrative, right? What do you mean by narrative, Christian? Well, let's go back to the thing. I know right now that there's a fight for attention with these launch pads, right? And I assume that this was from Launcher Coin. I assume, could be wrong. Okay, yeah, I don't think it actually is. But I've just seen the volume as well, guys. So I've seen the volume coming in. When you have so much, let's see, it was even going even more. We could have made a lot more. Look at this. It was just the volume, guys. The volume was coming in so fast. And I looked a brief look at the top holders. It didn't look bundled. And I entered. And it's just instant, guys. And these are the things that I would teach you in the Discord. Okay? $200. Right. Straight back in it. Right. Now let's go back to the YouTube channel, YouTube video. All right, cool. So Launcher Coin, like I said, is... also, sorry, guys. Let's just go back to what I just said then. Also, it's these wallets that I've got. So do you see what happened then when I seen this? All these wallets, because of this Axiom, you can download wallets, right? And we also give you these wallets in the Discord. You can have access to all these wallets that take me hours to find in the Discord. And then I seen all these people buy it. Do you get it? So it was also the volume, but I seen so many people buy that coin. They did all the research for me. Everybody that I've got tracked, I've already done my due diligence, looked at these wallets, see that they're profitable, and then know what they're doing. So if I see 10, 20 people aping into a coin and it's still pretty low market cap, I can ape in blindly off the volume. And that's exactly what we just did then. All right. So, like I said, it's all to do with Axiom. Axiom and being in the Discord, learning and getting these wallets. And all the links are in the bio. All right. So, where are we at now? Okay, cool. So, another project here. This is a viral pig. Not really liking this too much, to be fair, just because I just feel like there's so much noise in the marketplace. This viral pig has already run up. It might not get. So we're going to skip this one, guys. Anyway, so I hope you like this YouTube video, guys. I went over basics, how to use Axiom with limit orders, right? I showed you some good projects and I showed you the narrative, and I'm going to try and do these videos every single day so that I can help you guys keep up with the market and what best project to buy. Till next time, peace.